So, hello and welcome to another live stream. I'm here, live, ready to play Cities Skylines 2. And I've noticed something. Well, let's see. I was going to say that I had noticed a change in functionality of the game. Let's see if it's true what I was going to say. Okay. No, it's not true. All right. Alright, we got a little bit of a delay. I guess the other night when I was playing, I had noticed that you had to minimize the window if you wanted, because I have two screens here. I have the screen right in front of me where I'm playing the game, and then I have one over here on the right where I see the streaming software and the chat room and stuff like that. And before, what I could do is I would just hit escape and then I could just literally drag my mouse over. But then last night for some reason, let me make this more centered. But then last night for some reason, I had to actually alt tab out of the application into the in and out. It was a pain in the butt, but it seems to not require me to do that anymore. So everything's good. Happy Halloween, by the way. Here on a spooky evening. Now it's been a little bit since we played, and I will fully admit that I have built the city a little bit off stream. I feel a little bit like that was cheating, but don't worry, I haven't built up too much, just a little bit. Joe says bring your mic volume up. I'm trying to speak softly. That's about as high as it's going to get. Hopefully that's okay. Like I said, I'm trying to speak softly here. Ugh. Trying to scoot up too. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, hopefully that's better. Let me know if that's better, Joe. I turned it up as far as it's going to go. Alright, so, and also, Joe, I noticed the last time you said that the volume wasn't very good, and then I went back and listened to the video, and the volume was fine. So, I think maybe it's your hearing. Okay. So let me show you what I did. Well, apparently I can't. Okay, there we go. See, the game's lagging a little bit, but I have noticed that it kind of builds up. I'm not going to speak loudly and boldly. I'm channeling my my Bob Ross. Okay, if the game keeps stuttering like this, I am not going to play. I noticed this also a couple of days ago that I went to go play and I was listening to a YouTube, I was listening to music via YouTube because, I mean, does anybody use anything else to listen to music anymore? But the game would like stutter, and then I would close the YouTube window and it wouldn't stutter. You can see this, it's stuttering pretty bad. I'm hoping that maybe it'll catch up. Let me see, do I have YouTube open? Other than, let's see, let's do a little live debugging here. What do I have open? Of course, I've got my stream window open. I'm going to close all my other tabs, and I'm going to hope. You got to prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Is that right? Yes. Hope for the best. Hope for the worst. No, yeah. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's what you got to do, and that's what we're doing here. Okay, and Joe's trying to tell me to speak loudly and boldly. You know what, Joe? I'm not that type of streamer. Okay, so I built up this industrial section a little bit, and then I decided that I would put some residential near there. Well, as you can see, everybody is complaining about air pollution, and they're not. Well, apparently they are happy. I was literally getting ready to say they're not very happy, but apparently their happiness is just fine despite the air pollution, just like real Americans. Okay, well, look at that. Oh my lordy. Okay. Wait a minute, let me turn this. Can't hear it too well. So I was actually thinking about the game earlier. I was looking at the roads because I started using some of the new roads when I was playing. I was using like the alleyways. I was using mostly just the alleyways. Street where only foot traffic. So you could have like a pedestrian area, which would be pretty cool. And maybe we could build a little pedestrian area somewhere. Like I think Where did it go? I gotta get my hands on the keyboard correctly. But I think over here by the cemetery would actually be a very good pedestrian area, like a little path that kind of walks, maybe connects to this road here, and then kind of goes along. Let's do that. So I think what we're gonna a street where only foot traffic is allowed. So can I cut through? Oh, that's the school. So I would have to move the school, but then in order to do that, I'd have to move the fire station. So let's just scoot everything over a little bit. Just do a little scoot. Alrighty. Okay, and now we've done our little scoot. Now we can have our little pedestrian path. Let's make sure we got the curvy tool. Now I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room to get past this mausoleum. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the mausoleum. No, I can't move the whole cemetery. Can I just move? Is it possible to just move the thing? Because I added this mausoleum, right? Can I move just that? All right, what if can I move the whole cemetery over? Now I know, like in Cities Skylines, oh, I can. I don't have to wait for them to dig up the old bodies. That was one annoying thing about the original Cities Skylines, is you had to wait for them to dig up the old bodies. No, this cemetery is strategically placed next to a hospital, and I kind of did that on purpose. Alright, so let's just have a little nice curvy little area. We're going to curve around the mausoleum so people can hopefully walk past the mausoleum. Let's see if we can get... There we go. And then we'll destroy this. Wait, what happened? I thought I built it. Okay, and then we'll curve around like this. No. There we go. So I hope everybody is having a great and fantastic Halloween. I went on a walk earlier with my wife and my dog. We walked around the neighborhood and we went to this one house where they had this entire, it was a haunted house, really. It was a haunted house is what they did. It was quite elaborate. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll have the walkway connect over here, right? So let's see. Well, actually, no. We want it to be on the water, right? So we'll just keep going it here, like this, like that. And then what we could do is we could have like a boardwalk. That's a good idea, right? Because we'll put some commercial. Because I think that would be a good place for like some hotels or something like that. So let's see. Can we go under the bridge? Why can't we get under the bridge? Come on. Well, apparently we could. We'll just go up like this. Whoops. Go up like this. Wait, I want to look at the full view. But yeah, so the house, like the neighborhood I live in, they just kind of go like some of the people just go like they go crazy over Halloween. They're just like all out. And actually, so unfortunately, I do have a HOA, but it's not that bad. Like, the HOA isn't. Wait, I want to do this. The HOA. Did I use the right road? Oh wait, that's the road I want to use. The HOAs, they're not intrusive. They've never bugged me. They have bugged me once, but it was, in fairness, I was in violation of the charter. Basically, I had some trash cans that weren't hidden from public view. I literally had trash cans on the side of my house, and they complained about that. But I signed the contract, right? So I can't complain too much. All right, wait, can I? Apparently, I can zone the mausoleum. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some commercial. No. And I think maybe medium housing with the mixed use, the bottom apartments. There we go, like that. And then we'll do some more commercial, and then we'll have some. Yeah, like this area can have some commercial too. Yeah. perfect. And then I don't want to ruin the view of the water, right? I don't want to put stuff like... I have noticed that this version of Cities Skylines is very forgiving, right? Like here, like, right? I zoned this house, and it just, like, basically just grew the island, but whatever. So this island's... No, wait, yep, okay, I see. I gave them a convenience store. Wingbacks, Pacific Lang. What is Wingbacks? And then this would be common groceries. So yeah, so you got... Oh, I accidentally renamed it. Let's see. Joe's Bird Emporium. There we go. Alright, Bird of Prey. That's where you sell birds, right? Alright. So so these people, what are they complaining about? They're complaining not enough customers. I guess I just need to add more residential. Now I was going to build this island up too, right? I was thinking of zoning that mostly for residential, but I still have this whole island here. Traffic, I haven't even looked at traffic. Let's see how traffic is doing. Like, does it tell you? It gives you a lot more information here. Okay, so it gives you, okay, so this is traffic by time of day, and I can see that. Okay, so my traffic is around 80 to 70%, which is good. I don't see any really red areas. I see some dark. I do see some darker areas, but those, you know, it's to be expected. If you live in a big city, you're gonna have traffic. All right, nobody's built up on the boardwalk yet, but we don't have much of a commercial demand. So let me go ahead and build up this island here. Since right now we have a demand for light residential, and I think that this island is perfect for light residential. I'm going to turn the talk radio down because I can't stand it. All right, let's see. Now I did read that there is a way to turn the radio down, to turn the talk radio off, but I haven't looked into it yet. All right. I have noticed that this game, it's not, okay, well, first of all, like, I have a road like this, right? Why can't I center it in this? This is literally a road without pedestrian traffic. I think it's an alley. Narrow 2-lane road without sidewalks allows traffic in both directions, okay? Like, why? Maybe what I could do is I could upgrade this, and then I can connect it. Okay, yeah, look at that. Look, that's amazing. Look at that. Look, I am literally a genius. This is just incredible. Okay, so this is going to like follow the outside of the island. I'm gonna kind of like just kind of circle the island with this. This is going to be like the Pacific Coastal Highway. And then come around here.
We'll be back after.
Okay.
Industry in the
We'll
region
come over
is
here.
and when
We'll
business
go
is
up like
doing well, that
this.
floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat.
So Joe, have you been able to play this game like successfully yet? Or does it just like run terribly on your computer? Okay. Perfect. Look at that. Look, that is perfect. Now I think what I can do also is I can put some I'll put a dirt road that kind of just goes. I like dirt roads. I should do a video that's just nothing but like an entire city of dirt roads. Joe says nope, he has not been able to play it on his computer. All right, well, I mean, you know, just get a new computer. What's the big deal? Buy a new computer. Why can't you buy a new computer? I don't understand. Okay, what are these people? Oh, okay, backed up sewers. Okay, let's pause. Because when poop starts to come out, oh, look at this. Look at that. Okay. this, now remember the first incarnation, is that the word? The first incarnation, the first version of this city, what I wanted to do is I wanted to have like the sewer line way over here, and then it just got complicated and weird. Maybe I could buy, let's see, what if I bought, now that I have a little more experience with the game, what if I tried it? I'm going to buy a new one, but it will take a while. Why? You just order it. Just order it. Like, why does it take a while? Just, just put the specs together and order it. It's not that big of a deal. Why you gotta make everything complicated? Okay, so here, I have 2 poop outlets, right? And I'm gonna connect them. And then I'm gonna connect them back to our city. Okay. Alright. And then I don't know why, but I just don't want them to touch the island. Okay. And then they'll come over here. Okay, and we can connect them right here. I have seen people complain about the difficulty of connecting the pipes. It is a bit of a, it is annoying. Invalid shape. I don't know why it was invalid. I need 2 HDMI outs. Okay. Well, I mean, you can buy things that are like USB. Like, actually, I have this card that connects. It's not a card, but it's like a little dongle, which is like a USB, and it has like multiple HDMI outs. I use it for it's for Windows, and I know you're not going to get a Mac because you don't like new things are scary. But you can get it's not impossible to find. You can literally buy a computer that has an HDMI out, and then you can buy this little thing that is a USB 3 that you plug the USB 3 into your computer, and it has an HDMI out on the other side. It shouldn't be that hard to find. Now, a computer with 2, and I know you need a laptop, at least I think you do. So a laptop with 2 HDMI outs, yes, that might be hard to find, but you just get a converter. If desktop is an option for you, then, I mean, my video card has 2 HDMI. Actually, I think it has 3 or 4 HDMI outs. So it's not hard to find. Okay. I still need to give power to the poop outlets. And this is a challenge because I had in the first one I had assets where I just plopped down a generator, right? But now what do I got to do? I got to plop down an entire wind speed too low. So as I was saying, what do I got to do now? I have to plop down an entire coal factory. I mean, I guess you do what you got to do, right? I could. Well, let me see. What I'm thinking is, let me buy this. Man, kids are still out. Aren't kids normally done Halloween by 7 o'clock? I can hear the kids outside. Okay, so you need a laptop. Yeah, so get a laptop with 1 HDMI out, and then you can buy these, Dell. I know for a fact Dell sells them. These little, actually, the one I have, it's a USB 3 on one end, and then it's a dongle that has HDMI out, VGA, and all kinds of other stuff. And you just use that. It's no big deal. Stop making things more difficult. I think you're just scared. You're scared of change. And you're probably I don't know about this new Windows. This new Windows that these young kids are using, these young whippersnappers, I don't know about that. I don't know. I like my Windows 98. That's the way it is, and that's how I like it. My Windows 98's all I need. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'm just trying to purchase. So what I'm thinking is I'll put a little power plant here, and then maybe I'll look into trying to set up a ferry system. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put the hopefully this is not a disaster. I hope this isn't like some type of disaster. I'm gonna put a small coal power plant here. Let's see. I still don't understand how to use the transformer station, power lines, and electric cables. Like, I still don't know when to use these. Like, I need to like watch some tutorial about when to use them. I don't want to waste a USB 3. You're making excuses. It's not, just use it. I mean, like, how often are you really... Well, first of all, the USB 3 dongle I'm talking about will have a goddamn USB 3 port in it, so you won't even lose it. Jeez. That's the lamest excuse. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to build this power plant. Then I'm going to try and figure out how to do this. Where did I put the poop dispensers? Okay, there they are. Okay, so the power plant's going to go right next to the poop dispensers. We'll do it like this, like that. Okay. Now. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what that I don't know what whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. We need a road. And a dirt road will do fine. I like my dirt roads. Okay. Alright, so that's the only road I need. Well, first of all, do they have power? Let's see. What if I just, come down like this? Wait. Oh my god. You see how the erase deleted the entire road? Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see. Go down like this. Like that. I feel like I'm just sitting here with my mouth open like, okay. Yeah, no, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by all the excuses Joe's making. No, just okay. Alright. So okay. Now remember, this is kind of what we ran into before. Like, here the power plant is very clearly telling me that it doesn't have water. That I understand, but why wouldn't it have a water source? And also, why isn't it connected to this? Okay, now these do seem to be powered, right? Air pollution, upkeep, efficiency, sewage treatment, usage. They do seem to be powered. This is telling me backed up sewer, not enough water, power line not connected. Alright. So where does the power line need to be connected? How does that work? Heavy cable. Okay, let's actually read the documentation. Heavy cables for transferring high voltage currents between power plants and transformer stations. Okay. Transformer station. Transformers, high voltage currents coming from a power plant to low voltage current usable by buildings. Okay. Cables for transferring low voltage utility currents between locations. Okay. So what I would have is like a transformer station, like here. Let's see. Well, I don't need to. Wait, was it literally telling me that the power station doesn't have power? Power line not connected. Well, where does it need to be connected to? Does it need to be connected to the road? Let's see. So this goes out, right? That goes there. Okay. Let's put a power station. Let's put a power station right here. Okay. No. Okay, let's turn it the right way. Okay, now remember, this is the advantage of, like, having unlimited money. I still don't understand why people play this game like with trying to balance a budget. I've said it a million times. I have to balance a budget in my real life. Like, why would I do that in my games? It makes no sense to me. All right. So it's the power. Okay, the power plant. Whoops. The power plant is. It's still complaining about a lack of sewage and not enough water. Okay. So what if? All right. That was on that side. Now, what if over here I put a water source? Right. Let's see. So let's put a water pumping station. Okay. And this is probably a good spot because you can see the water's coming in. Okay. And now, what if I take the road over there to the water pumping station? Will it have power? Wait, what if I run the power line over and then... Is this going to want a road? Yeah, road required. Okay. I do not understand the purpose of the transformer stations and the power lines. If it's all done in the road, then why do I need those? Like, somebody explain that to me. Like, why? Why do you need them? When would I use them? Okay, so we're gonna get the road over here.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on second,
Joe, just get the computer. Just get the computer. You know, like, what else are you gonna? Okay, what else are you gonna USB 3 for? A microphone or a camera? Like, yes, you've told me before. Transformers bring in high power lines. Actually, no, they bring in low power lines. That's what it says in the help. It says right there. Transforms high voltage currents coming from a power plant to a low voltage current usable by buildings.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance.
All right, so my water pumping station has water.
More after this.
We've recently been having what's
Oh, and now, okay, we're getting somewhere because now
talking about the increased likelihood that you'll die.
That's
now
not
the coal
exactly
power
an
plant
increased death
it's not complaining about
Either way,
water
if
because it's getting
everybody
water
is
from
dying,
this.
That gives me the creep.
That's a wild
but-
overstatement. Are you trying to make people panic?
But
Did
it's
you say
still not
panic? You
getting
said panic.
sewage
The
for
death
some
rate is
reason. So
skyrocketing.
what if
We've
I
gotta get
just
outta here.
connect
You go, I'll stay and clear up the
this?
mess. We'll be back after this.
Even though that's connect, what is going on? Okay, wait. Let me see if it's. All right. Wait. Okay. So wait. That's connected. Okay. All right. So now it has sewage. So I guess. Okay. Is sewage? Well, I guess the. Okay. I guess the water pumping station doesn't really need sewage. Is the water pumping station out of water? Is that what it's telling me? No. Okay. It's not telling me that. Okay. So this all seems to be working now, like except for this useless thing, this useless transformers. Like, I'm gonna do a little experiment. Like, maybe what it is, let's see. Like, I'm not gonna connect the road. I'm just gonna build. Let's do a little grid. All right. And then we'll do a little grid. Like this. Right? And then we'll come out here. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do this. And then, okay, so it makes sense that they're complaining about the lack of sewage and water. But notice they're not complaining about a lack of electricity. So if I delete this, I would imagine then they're going to complain about a lack of electricity. Let's see. Okay, yeah, see immediately. Now let's see about. Okay, so if I guess if you have a system that's not connected by road, if you have like a little road island, so to speak, then you can. That's when you use the power lines. Okay, so let's see. Let's do another little experiment here. Let's just draw this out here, and then we'll put a transformer station right. Oh, look, it connects automatically. That's kind of nice. Okay, but if I could get it to turn the way I want it. Okay, so they should still be complaining about power. Okay, and then I could do this. Okay, and voila, they have electricity. Okay, all right, that all makes sense. Okay, but wait, why is the power plant complaining about water now? I thought I had fixed water, but maybe because I added more stuff, it needs no. Okay, let's just delete all this. Let's just bulldoze everything. Just go away. First, let's just dezone. You know what? I'm gonna keep that area. I'm gonna let everybody move out. I'm just gonna let people abandon that area right there. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So wait. All right. So I suppose I need to hook up the water. It says it has water coming in. Let's see. That one right there. Oh my god. This water system, honestly, I preferred the other water system. This water system is awful. Nope, not connected. How the fuck do you connect this? Pardon my French, but this is just... Also, it is connected. Okay, what if I add another one? So wait. Okay, so this is getting water through the road, right? That's what I'm assuming. So let's see. I can put it there. Okay. 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 The power plant's not complaining about a lack of water anymore. It's just complaining that the power line's not connected. That's fine. I'm gonna let this. I'm just gonna run this little experiment and see what happens there. Oh, but lack of labor, lack of high skilled labor, power line not connected. Okay, it's probably because maybe I should just build up this whole little area here, and then try and connect it. What's everybody here complaining about? Not enough workers. Well, I guess I just need to. I get. Well, there. Let's see. Low residential. Joe, get the goddamn laptop. There's no reason not to. Okay, now one thing, I have not looked at public transportation in this game at all. Like, I haven't even, I haven't. So I don't really think I've clicked the tab. So let's take a look. All right, so this must be like the external connections, which is great, but I'm interested specifically right now in ferries. I could build an airport. I could build an airport that goes, I wonder if you can you? Passenger airplane line connects navigation points and airports to create a passenger airplane route. I can connect this area. So wait, let's see how big. Do we have a small airport? Let's see, we have an airport, we have an international airport, and a space station. So let's see. So the airport, it's pretty big. And then we have an international airport, which of course is going to be bigger. No, maybe we'll just stick to the original plan and go with ferries. So we have a harbor, a cargo harbor, and then we have the lanes. What is this? The passion? Okay. So let's just go with the harbor, and then okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a harbor, like right. Maybe we'll put it there. I mean, it makes sense to put it here, right? Maybe if I delete, I'm gonna have to delete something. But I have this little island, so I guess it makes sense to put it here. This game, it is really difficult to place things. It is more difficult than it needs to be. Alright, let's see. Alright. Okay, and I'm going to have to reconnect my sewage connection. Okay. There's the harbor. Now let me reconnect the sewage because God forbid people aren't able to flush the toilet. I mean, honestly, that is important. Look, can I even connect it? How the fuck does this? I do not like this system. Hopefully that will improve. I really hope that improves over time. Okay, let's build the road that's going to go along the harbor. Happy little harbor. Okay. Oh, that is ugly. Why did it delete so much? Oops. I thought I had the curve tool. Alright, we're going to go over here. Is the music playing for the game? It must be. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't hear the music. I had it turned down. I'm going to keep it turned down, as a matter of fact. Okay, and then we're going to go over here. So, the room I'm in is towards the back of my house. And my house is up against some woods. Now, I know Joe thinks that I live in like some, backwoods country place where they don't have electricity or they just got, cars a couple weeks ago. but there's a state park in my backyard, essentially. And I don't spend a lot of time in this room. It's kind of a spare room. And I have this computer here, but like when I work, I have another office downstairs. Yes, I have 2 offices in my house. But, so I come in here sometimes, like if I need to do something specifically on Windows, because this is where I have my Windows computer. And then obviously, I come in here to stream and play games and stuff. But, so the point is that this backs up to the woods. I keep hearing something walking in the leaves. I don't know what it is, but I definitely hear it. And it's just, maybe it's multiple somethings. I don't know, but I don't like it. I mean, it's a little spooky. Okay, so we're gonna put the other end of the harbor here. Okay. And then this will be good because then I should be able to, let's see. Joe says it's a Sasquatch. Could be. Okay. Let's get the curvy tool. Alright, we'll go over here. Why are bridges so difficult in this game? It is. There's some things that are just neat that were like so easy to do in the old game. Like literally, that would have just worked automatically. Like you would have been easily able to draw the road over the water. But in this, no, you literally have to go and you have to do page up and page down. You have to do it all manually, and it's a pain. I don't like it. Just like I don't like managing money, I don't want to have to page up and page down. Okay, so what have we got here? So we have. I think what I'll do is I'll actually upgrade all this road, right? Because this is important road, so we can upgrade it.
Consider installing a low
This is going to be like the main highway of this little island
and
over
shower
here.
with a friend
This little
whenever possible.
island community.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Pending updates to our
I got to see how noisy
city
the
will be
harbor is. I'm hoping it's not
experiencing
super
local
noisy, but it
Viewers
probably
will
is.
obviously
Let me
remain
just
calm
come.
during these breaks
And
in
look at
service
this.
and to
Look,
follow
look
the
at
guidelines
this.
on the city's
Look how
website.
ugly it. I mean,
And
why? Why?
This has been a local
Look
public
at
service
this.
announcement. You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural
So in software, there is such a thing as giving your users too many options, right? And then like that can be a bad thing where like people get overwhelmed, and giving them more flexibility is actually counterproductive to like a good user experience. And in a game like this, in a game that is as complicated and as deep as this is, was it really necessary to give users the ability to upgrade roads on the left side or the right side of a road? Was that really, like, what PM at Colossal Order thought this is a good idea? This is going to get me recognized by management. This is what I need to do. Like, who thought of that? I guarantee you what it was that some PM, and for anybody that doesn't know about project management,
Leave that to those.
oh my God! Now look at this. I just want to build. Look, this. I just want to and Joe, back me up here. In the old game, look. Let's look at this from that slope is not even that steep. In the old game, I would be able to come here and just go right across. No problem in the old game. This, I'm clicking the button. It won't let me do it. I have to go up, and then maybe I can go to the middle, and then I have to go down. And I gotta do the slope. But anyway, what I was saying about like having to align the road just perfectly is, I bet what happened was you had a PM at Colossal War, and what PM stands for is project management or project manager. Sometimes it's also product manager. And what they do is they're the ones who they talk with the engineers who well, first of all, they kind of decide, like what the product is going to be, how it's going to work, what features it's going to have, and then they obviously they coordinate with the engineers to make sure that that first of all that what they want is feasible, and then like a timeline and level of effort and things like that. Now, I've worked with a lot of PMs in my time, and the one I work with now, I've worked with him probably for like 10, 12 years now. He's pretty good. He's not too bad. But a lot of times what they do is they're like researching like competitive products. They're researching like what those products do, what options those products offer, and then if they personally like a good idea, they're like, or if they personally like a feature in another product, they're like, we're gonna need to add this to our product, even if it doesn't make sense. And then they get this hair up their ass, like, no, we need this. We really need this. And it just becomes a thing. And I guarantee you that's what happened, is that some PM was playing some other game and was like, oh, look, I can align the road on the left side or the right side of the road. We definitely need that in Cities Skylines too. And then that's how it got there. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what is this complaining about? No waterway connection. A waterway is required for watercrafts to reach this location. Well, it's in the water. Right? I just want to connect this with this. That's all I want to do. All right. Let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. And we're gonna connect Well, wait. Passenger ship connects navigation points in harbors. Wait. What was that saying? What was that saying? That was saying create a new route starting here. Okay. I want to do that. Okay, I'm thinking what I have to do is I need to create the seaways first, and then I can create the route. So it's basically like I'm drawing the roads. That's what I'm guessing. I'm not 100%. Oh, what is this? You have to draw a connection through water to the other port. Yes, that's what I was thinking. So, do I have to, let's see, do I have to go like this? A road is required? What? A road is required? I'm drawing a seaport. What am I drawing? Okay, let's try this. Alright, I'm clicking the button. What is this one? Oh, that's big. Oh, that's huge. Oh, golly, that's huge. Okay, a road is required. I don't understand why a road is required. What am I... Wait, now it says no water. I'm pausing. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Overlapping items. I hate overlapping items. I get that error more than anything. Okay. No water. Okay. So this would probably be a good time to use the terraforming tools. The landscaping tools, that's what it's called. Okay. How do I... Let's see, that's vegetation, that's pathways. Ooh, paths used by pedestrians. Ooh, I'm going to have to come back to that. Okay, terraforming. Here we go. Okay, elevates or lowers terrain. Let's lower this. Perfect. Okay. Let's let that run for a second. Okay. All right, I'm going to go back to slow. Okay. All right. So we can come over here like this, right? Like this. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what is this complaining about? Not enough electricity. It's because of the coal power plant. Oh, lordy, you know, it was like the little coal power plant that could. You know, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put a goddamn. Let's see. What options do we have? Well, we know not to use the nuclear power plant. That didn't go well. Let's try the solar power. No, that's too big. Let's just go with good old-fashioned coal, with a regular-sized coal power plant. Yeah, we have room for that. Okay. And it's like the baby power plant that could. I want to move this. Let me move that one over here because I want to put this one over here like that. Okay, so let's. Oh wait, why didn't you move? Move. Why? Oh, it's overlapping items. Mother effer. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right where it's at for now. Okay, so I drew the pathway. Now I guess I have to connect them, right? So I have to create a route. Okay. Ooh, wait, okay. Okay, wait a minute. Well, okay. Can I drag it? Add a new waypoint. Okay, let me back up. Maybe I have to do this in increments. Like this. Okay, yeah. that seems to be as close as I can get. Oh, okay. Add a new waypoint here. Okay. And now can I go back? Okay, okay. So maybe I need to create another connection. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Look at us go. All right. Okay. 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 All right, we got this. We got it. We got it. Okay. All right. Yes, we did it. Yes. All right. So I'm going to assume that that is all I need to do. I'm going to hope that that is all I need to do. All right. Now I'm going to go about fixing this island. All right, first of all, if I'm going to build up this island, I need to own that little sliver right there. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. I'm going to buy that little sliver right there. Okay. All right, I own those 2 islands. That's good. Okay. All right, might as well buy this island too while we're at it. Okay. And okay, that's good for now. Like, I have 382 tiles left I can buy. I would imagine this is, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. What's 23 squared? I'm not on Mac, so I can't do that easily. Let me see how let's say 23. I gotta come over here. Gotta go to a different window, which is annoying. 23 times 23, 529. Huh. All right. No, I just had a weird thought. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Okay. What is this complaining about? This is complaining about. No. What's the building complaining about? Okay. Harbor. It doesn't tell me what it's complaining about. Is it complaining about something? What is that? I hope that's not a problem. Okay, I'm going to assume it's not. All right, how much noise does this thing make? And it noise pollution negative. Okay, yeah, it's actually pretty noisy. Luckily, the wind is blowing away, so I could put. I was trying to think of where I could put some housing. I guess I could try and like make this more okay. Make this more nicer. Make this nicer. Let's first of all, let's just destroy some of this stuff. Let's just this was just that was just funniness. Okay, let's get rid of that because I don't want overlapping items or whatever the error was. I hate that error. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this. Right. I'm gonna try and move this. I'm gonna try and get it lined up almost perfect. Oh, excuse me. Wait a minute. That's a mainland. That's not an island. That's actually a little disappointing because now I want to buy the whole thing. And then really I could just have a highway connection coming off of here in the future. Let's go ahead and buy a couple of these. And by a couple, I mean let's buy it all the way up to the highway, and might as well go over the rest of the way too. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the coal power plant. I'm going to move it over here. Well, let me see. What is the best way to place it? Because we got these things here. I don't know what that. I don't know what those are. I guess that's coal, actually. And then you have the cables coming out that end. I think the best way to run this. That's a parking lot. Is to have.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
I don't think there's any best way because there's
Australia
roads.
tried to stay
There's
off
roads.
the
Okay,
streets until
so
conditions
this
improved.
part needs to be
This
on the
has
road.
been a local public service announcement.
But this part is where the
Pending
cables come
updates to
out.
our
So
power
maybe the
grid,
best way
the
to
city will be experiencing
have
rolling
this
blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm
facing
during these breaks in service and to
is
follow
like
the guidelines
that.
on
No,
the
no,
city's
no, no,
website
no,
on
no,
how
no,
to
no, no,
plan
no.
for these temporary events.
Maybe that.
This has been a local public service announcement.
No. This
You're
is what I
back
want
with
right
Second Moon
here.
Radio, your second musical home from home.
Okay.
So settle back in your chair.
I'm gonna pause real quick so I can kind of get
Tonight
everything
we are
together.
doing a musical tour.
I remember this all started because citizens in my main city were complaining about their toilets backing up.
Que bon, as they say.
Okay.
And an aria
We have
inspired by
that.
the infamous Vivaldi.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? I'm pushing the buttons and nothing's happening. Yeah. Yeah. Did my whole computer freeze? No. Looks like everything else is still working. Looks like I'm still streaming. But City Skylines is just spinning. It's oh. Now, this has happened a couple of times, right? Where I've gotten this dialogue and City Skylines has come back. And of course, I have no idea. Now, I know autosave is on by default, so I don't think all is lost, but some might be lost. I'm going to give it a minute, see if it comes back. Let's just click this wait for response right here. Let's see if it comes back. I don't think it's going to. Normally when it comes back like right away. Let's see. Yeah. No. Yep. Well, I have a backup plan. Let me turn off my monitor. Oh, not that one. Let me turn off my monitor for a second. And then what I'm going to do, like I said, I have a backup plan. Okay. I need to see how this looks. All right. This is the backup plan. Now, I have exciting news. I have signed up for my first test. I can't speak. That's the exciting news. Joe says you probably lost the saved game. I don't know. The saved game, if it was serial, I mean, if it was flushed to disk, it's probably fine. Unless it crashed in the middle of flushing a new copy. But I would imagine they probably do something like flush to a temporary file, and then once that's been successfully written, you do a rename. And rename is pretty much an atomic operation on the OS, so it's hard to crash in the middle of a rename operation. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's very, very unlikely. That's one of the nice things. Like if you have to save anything to disk, then like you're overwriting a file. That's normally how you do it. You save it and then you rename it to the file you wanted to save it to, because in case you crash, you don't want to lose your information. Anyway. But my important news, my big news, is that I have signed up for my first chess tournament. Now, I am awful at chess. And I have a lot of stress around chess. I have so much stress, as a matter of fact, that I haven't played a game on my chess.com account in I don't know how long, because I am paranoid about bringing my rating down further than I already did. Now, mind you, I got up to a 1200 rating on chess.com, which I know that's not, it's nothing to brag about, but I was proud of it. And then I realized that there was a term for it called tilting, where I just tilted, where I just started playing games. I was like, screw this. And I just started playing, and I would lose and play, and I would lose because I was so angry. And then I got my rating down to 800 and some. And my rating now, I think, is 8 something. So I think, okay. No, that's 1058. That's on the daily games. Let's look at my profile. I mean, I'm thinking I'll play a game now, So the rapid rating is what I'm talking about. The rapid rating is 882. I'm literally, look, it says right here, highest was 1224. That was almost 2 years ago. No, I was 2 years ago. 1224 was my highest. But I was thinking, like when City Skylines crashed, I was thinking, oh, I could play a game on chess.com. I'm literally nervous about playing a game on chess.com. But I just gotta remember that chess does not, it's not a reflection of your overall intelligence. So, do I have it in me to play a game? Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I've been playing on Lee Chess. Maybe I should just play on Lee Chess just to just to feel better. Like, because if I lose on Lee Chess, I don't care as much. I'm gonna play. I've been playing the 10+5s. I'm gonna play 30 exactly since I'm gonna be talking. All right, here we go. So I have been studying the Vienna Gambit, and that's this opening. Now, if he plays the knight here, no, he didn't. So this is just like this. Now, if he play, will he play the knight there? Watch him play something weird and just completely throw off my prep. There's also another great site I've been using called Lee Study, which, all right, so he's just playing some crap opening. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, you bringing the king out, I mean the queen. No, watch, because I said that, he's going to kick my butt. I'll just go ahead and castle. I don't know why he's not. So the whole point of the Vienna Gambit is to bring this F pawn up here, and that's the gambit. But we're not going to be gambiting here. But well, maybe here. All right, let's see what he does. See if he takes. He takes. That's a trade I'm willing to make. All right, might also bring my. Oh, for a second I was like, oh, do I have a fork? But I don't have a fork. All right, so he long castles. Let's see how he responds to this. He's probably going to come here. No, that would be bad. Now, hopefully he'll go here. Now, it would be really great if he went right there to e6, because then I have a check, and then I could, with a discovered attack on his queen. But he's taking his time, so he might see that. You can't play hope chess, right? You can't make these moves to hope that your opponent plays a certain way. You've got to play strategically. And, like, one thing that I think, like, I had this misconception about chess, and I'm, of course, if I had it, then other people did too. But, like, chess isn't about, like, surprise moves, sneaky tricks. Like, chess isn't about that. I think a lot of beginners think it is, or at least that's how they approach it. But it's not. It's more about evaluation. All right. If I can get. So my goal is maybe to get rid of this pawn. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, so I was thinking I could get rid of this pawn, and then I could go here to fork him and the queen, but he'll still have that to take, so it's not going to work. But if I can get there. Let's see. If I come here to attack the rook, he comes down. No, I was thinking I take, but then he takes back, and I was hoping I could get my bishop in there. The problem is that my bishop wouldn't be guarded. I could force a queen trade. Well, it actually wouldn't be forcing. He could just block. But then I take. I could force a queen trade. I could try to bring my bishop over. No, that's not that. That's too slow. Like literally, how many? Like if I wanted to bring my bishop over here, I'd have to move this up. That's 1, 2 moves, 3 moves, 4 moves. Is that my dog? My dog must be outside. My dog sounds like he's outside. Yeah, my dog is outside. That's definitely my dog. Let's go ahead. Bishop here? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to long castle as well. Now, if he tries to do something annoying, like bring the knight down here, I am going to force a queen trade. Just to piss him off. Oh, it's getting cold. I'm going to close the windows. Oh, all right, I closed one. All right. Yeah, I'm live. I don't know. Somebody was knocking at the office door. If I go here, he takes. It would be really great if I could get a pawn here. Is there any way I could force a pawn there? I don't think so. Alright, I'm going to castle. I'm going to see what he does. Ugh, it's cold. It's also late. It's 9:15. Alright. I could take. See, I really like the fact that his queen and his knight, or I'm sorry, his queen and his king are on this same diagonal. So if I could, man. The problem is if I can get my bishop here, I can take the queen, but he would just take. There's no way I can protect it. Like if I go here, he's just going to take. What if I go here, he takes. I'm concentrating too much on this, on trying to win this freaking queen. Maybe I just take. Does he recapture with the knight, or does he recapture with the queen, or with the bishop? Actually, I'm gonna take. Let's see who he takes with. Now, if he does not take with the queen, then this does open up this. Okay. So I still have that possibility. Now, if I can just guard that square somehow. I wish I had another rook. I'm out of rooks, though. If I move my queen over, push, he takes. His dark squared bishop is kind of useless. I have both my bishops. I'm afraid he's going to move the knight down here, right? He goes here. I take. He takes. How can I guard that? There's no way. There's really no way. All right. I'm going to move my queen over, and that will at least open up this possibility. But he's going to push down, right? I move over, he pushes down, and I push up. Force a queen trade. I could force a queen trade, force him to trade on my terms, which means his queen would come here. I would take with this, and that would open up my rook. All right, let's, what the hell? Let's just do that. Move the queen here. Force a queen trade. He might bring the pawn down. If he brings the pawn down, I take with this pawn. Okay, so he took. Got it. Checkmate in 5 moves. It's so obvious. No, but I do have a check. Where's the checkmate in 5 moves, Joe? Oh, my hands are cold. All right, so he's trying. I mean, he's not going to be able to do much. I mean, because that's guarded, that's guarded, that's guarded. So he's not going to be able to do much. I'm tempted to check. Let's see what happens. Let's see. He checks. I think I do have checkmate. No, I can win the rook, though. Right? So let's say he does something stupid like push that down. I go here. He's forced to block. And then I win the rook. All right, because when he moved this knight, that knight was guarding this A7 pawn. All right, so it's a worthless check. He's just gonna move it back. He can't do anything else. His pawn, his bishop is stupid. Right. So I do this. No, he brings this. He has no choice but to bring that. I'm going to keep that tension for a little bit because I might not want to give up this bishop just yet. I can push this guy out. He goes here. If he goes there, I can go back far away. And that guy's still... He might move here, in which case I'll go there. Let's see. Yeah, let's... And now he might bring that down, but I'll still take. I'm winning the rook no matter what. I mean, even if he moves the king over, then I'll just take, right? Like the king's going to die. All right, so that's what I thought, because he's going to try and take that. He's going to try and take my bishop, but I can bring the bishop back. Where do I want to bring the bishop? I mean, I don't have a lot of options. These 3 squares are guarded, so I can bring it back here. But this is still there, and he might do, like, he can't get to that bishop. He literally can't get to the bishop. He might try to bring this down, in which case I take, attacking his knight. Knight, not quite trapped, but almost. If he goes there. I'm trying to think if I could trap the knight. I don't see any way of trapping the knight, though. I mean, his dark squared bishop is really bad. He's got to get this rook into the game. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. But this is good. I'm going to keep this right where it is because look at this. This rook is blocked. He's blocking his own rook. Why would he move his rook to a place? It's not like he can double down. Like normally you stack the rooks, or was it? It's not stacking the rooks. It's like, Yeah, stacking the rooks, like, but the stacking the rooks does no good. Now he might be trying to move that there. I'm going to move here, move this over in preparation for that. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's as good a plan as any. Right? At some point, he needs to bring this. But it might be too late when he finally does. Like, let's say he just brings that down, something stupid like that. I'm still going to bring the rook over, let him take one of these pawns. Wait, this is open now. I could go boom, boom, boom. No, I can't do that boom because this is there, but I could probably lure him over, take that bishop. Okay, so he's unblocking himself, but still stupid. I'm in a good position here. I'm in a good position. And now I will... So I need to come up and I need to double up my rooks is what I need to do. I don't want to put my rook there. I probably want to put one here and then put the other one here so that way I can go, and that's just checkmate. So let's just go and start that process. Now he's going to bring this down. He resigned. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. But you see what I mean? Like this was a bad move. I'm going to do the analysis, and I promise you that this move from here to there was a bad move because not only, actually, now that I see it, he not only stacked his, he not only blocked his own rook in, he left this pawn wide open. Now, I probably could have done something like this was guarded. I could have also tried to double up the pawn. I'm sorry. I also could have tried to double up the rooks here, come over, come in, boom. He's forced to take, and then I go boom again, and then he can block like once, and then that's checkmate because this is guarded. No, that's good. Let's do the analysis really quick, and then I'm going to bed. I mean, it kind of sucks that he resigned so soon, but you know, it happens. It is what it is. All right. So where is the analysis? Are you going to... I thought I clicked the analyze button. Didn't I click the analyze button? I clicked the button that said computer analysis, request computer analysis. There we go. I think it was even. He might have been ahead at some point early. No, I was ahead the whole game. All right, so I'm an idiot. I was ahead the whole game. Let's look at what we have here. So this is all just book openings. And then I'd see, I commented that this was a dumb move. Like I said that he's playing some shit opening. And then I continued on. The computer did not like that move. Apparently the computer wanted me to be more aggressive and go up and attack this pawn. So if I went up and attacked that pawn, he takes, I take, and he can't take back because then I would have captured my queen. So, okay, the computer was right, you know, for once. You know, the computer was... All right, so let's see. So he brings the bishop down. The computer didn't mind that. The computer didn't mind any of this. Then he long castled. The computer thought that was dumb. Now here is an interesting play. The computer said, okay, so the computer thinks I should have taken because that is guarded. Oh, and then I could have won. I mean, that would have been trouble for him. Okay, so let's see. But instead, I attacked the queen. And this is about when I started talking about trying to get my bishop there. Then he plays that silly move. He should have kept this pawn right where it was to guard that square like I was talking about. All right. And I still want to know where Joe's checkmate in 5 is. So let's see. This goes here. The computer thought I should take that pawn, but why? If I take, let me, oh wait, no, is that, yeah. So I take this, he recaptures, and then I capture the pawn attacking that. I would have won the rook. So look at that. Look at that. I take that pawn. He recaptures my knight. I take that pawn. So now my queen is there attacking this rook, and the rook can't move there because my bishop is looking at him. Oh man, that's sick. Oh god. Now, that's the kind of vision I want to have. Look at that. Oh wow. That's amazing. Okay, so let's see. So, but of course I took, and then he recaptured the bishop, and then this was just, we did our queen trade. And the reason I wanted to do, I think I mentioned this, but the reason I wanted to do the queen trade on my terms is because I could take his queen with this pawn opening up this rook, which ended up not being of use, but I still wanted to do it. Okay, so he did this. The computer actually didn't mind my move. Okay, I thought that taking that pawn might have been questionable, but the computer didn't mind it. The computer thought that was dumb. Why didn't I take? Why? I completely missed it. I move like an idiot. I moved my king over. How did I not see that? How did I not see that? Oh my god. This is why, like, when I play this tournament, I just have to stop and literally, like, they tell you, you look at the board, you look at what checks do I have, what captures do I have, and what attacks do I have. Had I done that, had I just freaking looked at the checks, and then, oh man, I can't believe it. And he probably would have resigned at that point. But I had that stupid knight. Oh, geez, Louise. I was so fixated on my king being attacked. Oh, man. Okay, so anyway, so I move my king. He moves back. Computer didn't hate this. And now the computer is not complaining that I didn't take. The computer likes that I'm holding this. And this is... He didn't have an option, though, did he? Yeah, because I was going to say that, like, you shouldn't move yourself into pins. But I guess he had no option but to move himself into a pin. But I just held the pin. And then, let's see. So there's that. And then he moves his rook. Again, I said this was a dumb move. I didn't understand this move. And the computer has a much better move, which is to move the knight, attacking my bishop. That was a much better move. Okay, I mean, not that, like, I'm a computer genius. And then this is where he resigned. Like, he moves his king over, and then I moved here. Now, I don't know why he resigned. Like, he still had a fighting chance here, right? Like, he could have... Well, first of all, there's no threat of checkmate, because if I go here, he just moves over. Or he takes, and we exchange pieces. But I wouldn't actually know. I wouldn't have taken, because if I go here, he moves his king over. No. Back up. I go here, and then he takes. I'm not going to take with my rook, because then he would just recapture my rook with his knight. And then I would move over, and then he would just go back to hiding. So yeah, so there was nothing there was nothing there. He had, like, my plan was to basically just, like, why can't I move the pieces? I thought I could move the pieces. My plan was just to move this rook up here, and then, like, double up the rooks. That's it. Double up. That's what I'm looking for. Double up the rooks, and then that would be like a checkmate. But really, all he had to do was just that, right? Like that, at some point he probably should have moved this pawn down but I don't understand this move that he did. Not that I played, like, this fantastic game. Can I see, like, what my rating was? So I had I had 3 inaccuracies, 0 blunders, and 1 mistake. What was the 1 mistake? I bet no. I thought the mistake would have been not capturing the knight, but this was considered a mistake. The computer really, really wanted me to take this. Oh, well, anyway. All right, well, I think that's it for me. I'm going to hit the hay, as they say. Hit the hay. Happy Halloween. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, Joe. And I might be back tomorrow night. We'll see if City Skylines works. And then maybe tomorrow night I will be brave enough to play a game of chess on chess.com. We'll see, but no guarantees. All right. Wait, can I just click this? Okay. Have a great night.